Hey, what's up, family? Welcome to another video. As you know, I'm Chef Mike, and I'm the owner and operator of Southern Soul, where we put the soul in your bowl. Listen, we're gonna keep up with the holiday tradition today, and we're gonna do something that we don't normally do on a regular basis. But I figure, hey, it's the holidays, and why not? Today we're gonna be doing pralines. Some people call them pralines, but it's all the same thing. Okay, um, it's it's a mixture of it's cooked sugars, basically is what it is. We're gonna start off with brown sugar, regular sugar. We're gonna cook them together with heavy whipping cream and roasted pecans. All right, so let's get started. All right, so we'll take we're gonna warm up our pan here, and we're gonna start off with a cup of granulated sugar. Okay, I'm not really measuring, so but I'm gonna add just a touch more. Okay, then we're gonna add our brown sugar. Okay, I ain't really measuring this stuff too tough, but that's roughly a cup and a half. All right, so now we're gonna take our heavy whipping cream and add to it. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna get just a touch of baking soda. Okay. Boom. There we go. Now we're gonna mix all of this up. Oh. Now we're gonna mix all of this up, and we're gonna wait till it starts to cook a little bit. Okay. So gonna wait till this cooks up a little bit, and wait till our sugars basically dissolve. You know, it's got to come to a foam. It's got to come to a little boil. I'm gonna add just a little bit more heavy whipping cream. Okay. Okay. So we'll give that a few minutes and let it start doing its thing. All right. Now, you guys have to pay attention to this, because this can burn that fast. Okay. Now with candy, it's different than oh, I forgot to add my butter. We add about a tablespoon and a half of butter. Now, as I was saying, you got to be careful not to let this burn. You have to stick around, and watch what it's doing, because it can burn, and it will burn. Okay? So this has to get up to a certain temperature, or else this has to go from a sugar stage to a syrup stage and back to a sugar stage. Okay? It has to do that, or else your product will not come out as you want it to. It's not going to give you the desired effect. Okay? All right, now we're starting to come to a boil. That's what you want to see. Okay? That's exactly what you want to see. Because that means this is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Okay? Now you want this to get up to about 240 degrees. Now, I don't actually have a candy thermometer, but I'm going to let this cook for about 5 or 6 minutes, and that should get us up to where we want to be. All right? So, and be careful. Please don't let it hit your skin because it will burn you. And oh my God, you talking about something that does not feel good. It does not. I promise you it does not. Okay? And you want to constantly stir this. Constantly stir it. Because you don't want it to stick to the bottom of this pan. Okay? That's the last thing you want. Right about now, I'm going to lower the temperature of this. Okay? Because I don't want it to burn. I don't. So that's why I'm constantly stirring, trying to make sure that nothing of this sticks. Nothing. Okay? So now, give it another couple of minutes, and I'm going to add my salt. Okay? You can't have a bunch of sugar and no salt. That's not going to work. Okay? Then all that sugar, all that salt is doing is counteracting some of that sugar. Okay? Now you want to cook this until this candy mixture literally coats the back of that spoon like that. You see that? Then you know we're just about ready. Okay? So now, here is when I add my pecans. This is right about the time that I add my pecans. And these pecans have already been roasted. Okay? So that's going to give me an added depth of flavor to what I'm doing right now. Okay? Now, I like plenty of pecans in my pralines. Plenty of them. Okay? So we're going to add a few more. Okay? So, yeah, just like that. And we're going to stir a little bit more. Okay? Yeah, there we go. Now we're starting to get that color that we like. Because we got so much sugar in there, the granulated sugar is going to caramelize. And it's going to make this candy or these pralines a little bit darker. Alright? Don't worry about it if it gets, if that color deepens, that's exactly what it's supposed to do. Alright? So we're going to let this cook a little bit more. And we're going to let it caramelize and get to that syrup stage. And we're almost there. Alright. I'm cooking it a few extra minutes because once we lay it out on our wax paper, we want it to harden up. We want it to firm up, that is. Okay? Now, when you start seeing these ribbons, that's just about the time we want to get ready to take it off the heat. Okay? Because it's cooked from that sugar stage going into that syrup stage. And it's actually going back into the sugar stage. That's exactly what you want to see. Okay? Because that means it's gotten to the point to where it's gone through 2 stages. Okay? Which means once we put it out on our wax paper, it'll harden up quickly. Yeah. See that? That's exactly what you want. So now we can turn that heat on, and we can get our wax paper ready. Okay? And I personally, I'm gonna take it off this heat because I don't want it to burn. Okay? But I'm gonna continue to stir it. I'm gonna continue to stir it until it actually starts to cool down a little bit. Okay? Now here is where I add my vanilla flavor. Okay? Okay? And believe it or not, see that? That helps to burn that alcohol off. It actually helps to cool it down for a hot second. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spray my wax paper, and I'm going to begin to lay my pralines out. Okay? Just like that. You got to get them out quickly because, it's going back into this sugar stage. And it will harden up on you quick. Real quick. Okay? So, that's why you got to get it. There you go. Okay? Okay? Okay, yeah. So, now, so you get them out as soon as you can. Get it out. Get it out of that pan because it's actually gone back to that original sugar stage. Okay? Okay, and that are your that's your pralines, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, because that's that. quick, fast, and in a hurry. These are your pralines. That's what your finished product should look like. Okay? That's what your praline should look like once you are done. So, again, as always, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you see, if you like what you see, like us see, if you like what you see, if you like the food that we're producing on this show, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel so you'll be notified every time we post another video. Like it and share it with people that you know. All right. This is Chef Mike. Again, this is Chef Mike with Southern Soul, where we put the soul in your bowl. Peace.